was on a July morning. I was looking for love with the strength of a new day dawning in the beautiful sun. At the sound of the first bird singing, I was leaving for home with a storm in the night behind me, in a road of my own. With the day came resolution. I've been looking for you. Whoa, I was looking for love in the strangest places. Wasn't a stone that I left unturned. Must have tried more than 1,000 faces, but not one was aware of the fire that burned in my heart, in my mind, in my soul. Looking for love with the strength of a new day dawning and the beautiful sun. At the sound of the first bird singing, I was leaving for home Together we can get high. And no more tomorrow, baby. The time is today. And girl, I can make you feel okay. No place for hiding, baby. And no place to run. And you pull the trigger of my love gun, love gun, love gun. And you can't forget me, baby. Don't try to lie. And you'll never leave me, mama. So don't try. And I'll be a gambler, baby. Lay down the bed. When we get together, mama, you'll swear. No place for hiding, baby, and no place to run. And you pull the trigger of my love gun, love gun, love gun, love gun, love gun, love no place for hiding, baby, and no place to run. And you pull the trigger of my love gun, love gun, love gun, love gun, love gun. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord, well, I've been waiting for this moment all my life. Oh Lord, can you feel it coming in the air tonight? Oh Lord, oh Lord. Well, if you told me you were drowning, I would not lend a hand. I've seen your face before, my friend, but I don't know if you know who I am. Whoa, I was there when I saw what you did. I saw it with my own two eyes. So you can wipe off that grin. I know where you've been. It's all been a pack of lies. Whoa, I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord, and I've been waiting for this moment all my life. Oh Lord, I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord, I've been waiting for this moment all of my life. Oh Lord, well I remember, don't worry, how could I ever forget? It's the first time, the last time we ever met. But I know the reason why you keep your silence up. No, you don't fool me. The hurt doesn't show, but the pain still grows. It's no stranger to you or me. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord, I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord, tonight, oh Lord, and I've been waiting for this moment all of my life. Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. I'm not scared anymore. I'm not scared of the dark when I sleep with you. With you. When I'm feeling alive, when I'm feeling strong again, when I'm with you. With you. When it hits me, just like a runaway train, and it blows me away. Just like a hurricane, you make me happy, and I hope you feel the same. You make me feel just like a child again. I'm not trapped anymore between Madonna and a whore when I lay with you. With you. When the days run away like wild horses run away when I'm with you. When I'm breathing you in, just like the morning air, and I'm wrapping you around, just like a skin to wear. You make me happy, and I hope you feel the same. You make me feel just like a child again. You make time, but it ended much too soon. In a cold month, in that road, we found the reason for the things we had to do. I'm a blind man, I'm a blind man. Now my road at the edge of the night. I know she waits below, only to rise on command. When she calls for me, she's got my life in her hands. When a movement behind hit the side of my mind, I trembled and shook it away. Then another assault and I started to falter. Fibers of steel turned to clay. With the bullet turn, now the water should turn, push it away from the car. When the lady in white will bring sun to the night, brighter than ever before. I know she waits below, wanting to rise on command. When she calls for me, she's got my life in her hands. Lady of the lake. There's a magical sound sliding over the ground, making a shiver and shake. With a pearl and a cry falling out of the sky, slippery and sly like a snake. With a delicate move, kinda shifty and smooth, a shadows cover the light. Then a beam in the shade from a silvery blade, a shadow the edge of the night. Straight down, I'm swirling around, blinded and bruised by the strain. There must be some way to see, time is out of the rain. I know she waits below, only to rise on command. When she calls for me, she's got my life in her hands. I know she waits below, only to rise on command. When she calls for me, she's got my life in her Lady of the lake. Lady of the Lady of the lake. Well, she's all you'd ever want. She's the kind I like to flaunt and take to dinner. but she always knows her place. She's got style, she's got grace, she's a winner. She's a lady, whoa, 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 she's a lady. Talking about the little lady, when the lady is mine. Well, she's never in the way, always something nice to say, and what a blessing. I can leave her on her own, knowing she's okay alone and there's no messing. She's a lady, whoa, 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 she's a lady. Talking about the little lady, and the lady is mine. Well, she never asks for much and I don't refuse her. Always treat her with respect, I never would abuse her. What she's got is hard to find, I don't wanna lose her. Help me build a mountain from a little pile of clay. Well, she knows what I'm about, she can take what I dish out, and that's not easy. But she knows me through and through, and she knows just what to do and how to please me. She's a lady, whoa, 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 she's a lady. Talking about that little lady, when the lady is mine. Yeah, she's a lady, whoa, 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 she's a lady. Talking about my little lady, Well, he used to be a tailor, so those suits so fine, and he never heard of failure, and he never tasted wine, and he used to be a leader when he had someone to lead, and he used to be a father when he had some mouths to feed, when he had some mouths to feed. When they say it never rains in LA County, it gets cold enough to wish you had a few. And he laughs tonight and says, I finally found me a room with a view. How about you? He was living in a castle that he built with his own hands out of newspaper and cardboard. He was living off the land. He was living off the land. He was living off the land. Night without you, secret feelings locked away. I close my eyes and think about you. my way. The inner conflict that's inside me, to try and find some words to say. Emotions tear me apart, thoughts never spoken, all here in my heart. Sarah, oh, I need you. Sarah, you take my breath away. Sarah, whoa, I gotta have you. Sarah, you take my breath away. You take my breath away. Take my breath away. Sarah, whoa, I need you. Sarah, you take my breath away. Sarah, whoa, gotta have you. Sarah, you take my breath away. You take my breath away. You take it away. Sarah, whoa, I need you. You are the sun, you are the only one. My heart is blue, my heart is blue for you. Be my little rock and roll queen. Be mine, little rock and roll queen. Be my little rock and roll queen. Be my little rock and roll queen. You are the sun, you are the only one. You are so cool, you are so rock and roll. Be my little rock and roll queen. 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 You are the sun, you are the only one. You are so cool, you are so rock and roll. doing? I say watch out, lying, yeah. I ain't gonna take none of your fooling around. I ain't gonna take none of your pulling me down. I put a spell on you because you're mine. Alright. I put a spell on you because you're mine. You better stop this thing that you're doing. I said watch out, I ain't lying. Yeah, I ain't gonna take none of